Are you interested in saving about 34% on your food bill, your grocery bill, when you go to the grocery store this next week? Well, I just finished a couple of studies and articles that what they did is they compared different diets and lifestyles compared to the standard American diet, and they compared it apples to apples, calorie to calorie. And what they found was that the ketogenic lifestyle or ketogenic diet was the cheapest of all of them. Now, if you're on the standard American diet, you're not actually on a diet, but you're eating just a normal American diet, the ketogenic lifestyle or diet is about 30% cheaper. And what they did is, on two of the articles, they actually compared just the ketogenic diet against the standard American diet. Both of them came up with the same results, about 30% cheaper. So when you go to the grocery store and buy your food, you're buying the same amount of calories, but the ketogenic diet is 30% cheaper, which means for the average female, it's about $126 a month. For the average male, it's about $160 a month. And that's per person, per month in savings, and you're getting the same amount of calories. That was a shocker to me. I was expecting, like I said, real whole foods to be a lot more expensive than processed food. But the actual opposite was true. And it was two different articles, two different authors who did it, got the same results. Now, if you're doing a diet, what they found is the keto diet was cheaper than all the other diets out there together. On average, about 34% cheaper. And the reason is when you're on a ketogenic diet, you're not paying for anything. I mean, you're just buying the food. I mean, and so you're not buying meals, and you're not, paying membership fees and all that kind of stuff. It's just the way you eat. This is a lifestyle change. Because in our clinic, we don't do diets. We do lifestyle change. And we have done years and years and years of research on different diets and nutrition protocols, and the ketogenic diet or nutrition, the ketogenic protocol or lifestyle is the best overall. Now, the reason we use it is because of the health benefits. We don't, it's great that it's saving money, and it is. It's saving about 30%. So this next week you go grocery shopping, if you switch over to the ketogenic lifestyle, you're going to eat the same amount of calories, but you're going to save 30%. And that's great. But there's a lot of other benefits to it. We chose it because of the health benefits. It helps to reverse chronic health diseases like metabolic syndrome, type 2 diabetes, hypertension. It helps with like any type of brain, where your brain function, mental function. It helps to improve it. And we also use it for fat loss. And the reason we love it for fat loss is because the patients are able to eat till they're full or satiated and still lose weight. They don't ever get hungry. If they do, they just eat. And when they're full, they stop. And there's some other benefits to it, is that it helps suppress appetite, helps to get rid of cravings, energy levels go through the roof. It's unbelievable. But the main reason is fat loss and the health benefits. Now, the reason, and you may know somebody who's been on the ketogenic diet, the reason that the ketogenic diet is so successful when it comes to weight loss is, one, because the people don't feel like they're starving to death. They're not hungry. They're not being feeling deprived. They're eating lots of different foods. And today, with all the ketogenic foods out there, there's thousands of choices. But the reason they're so successful is they're able to eat till they're full, but they still lose weight. Now, how does that happen? And we cover all this in a lot more detail in other videos, but real quick. What happens is when you're on a ketogenic diet, you become fat adapted, which means you're burning fat for fuel. That's called ketosis. And when you're in ketosis or you're fat adapted, it takes more energy for your body to take fat and turn it into fuel that the body can use. So that's the process of thermogenesis. Well, what that does, it increases your metabolism by about 15 to 20%. So it's much harder for your body to turn fat into fuel than it is glucose. So through thermogenesis, it takes more energy. So what it does, it increases your metabolism. Now I'll use myself as an example. My BMR, my basal metabolic rate per day, is about 2,500 calories a day. If I'm on a ketogenic diet, well, when I become fat adapted, my metabolic rate increases 20%. Well, that's about 500 calories. So I'll go from 2,500 calories a day to 3,000 calories a day. Now, if I'm still eating 2,500 calories a day, what does that mean? That means I'm burning 500 calories a day more than I'm taking in, which means over a week, I'm gonna lose about a pound, or maybe a little bit over a pound. Well, or obviously I can eat more calories. But if I'm eating the same amount of calories I was eating before, but my metabolic rate's increased, I'm losing weight. That's why it's so successful when it comes to fat loss, is the clients, patients eat till they're full, but they're still losing weight. And what ends up happening is a lot of times they'll kind of ebb and flow. They'll naturally calorie shift, which we covered in another video. But they will be days where they don't feel as hungry, and days where they feel a little bit more hungry. But regardless, their metabolic rate is still higher than their intake. And that's why it makes it so easy for them to lose weight. So you get all the benefits of the health benefits, you get the fat loss benefit, you're not deprived, you eat till you're full, and it costs you 30% less. So in reality, you're getting paid to lose weight, because they say a penny saved is a penny earned. Well, if you go switch over to the ketogenic lifestyle or diet, you're saving 30%. So take your grocery bill and take 30% of it and put it back in your pocket. You just saved that money. So you can actually get paid to lose weight. So if you don't know anything about the ketogenic diet, you can obviously Google it. There's thousands of books, thousands of articles out there. But if you want, we wrote an ebook. It's completely free. It's no gimmicks, no strings. If you want it, send us your email. We'll send it to you for free. It covers the ketogenic diet, how to do it, what is ketosis, and gives you kind of the research behind it. We also give you a food list, a substitution list, a food diary, how much protein you should have, and all the information that you're going to need to be successful on a ketogenic diet. And what you're going to find out is that you're going to lose weight, you're going to feel better, and it's going to cost you less. So if you're interested, we'll give you the book for free, no gimmicks, no strings. Just give us your email, and we will send it to you usually the same day in a PDF file. So if you have any questions, let us know.